In 1990, the University of Oxford quoted that glycoscience is the fastest growing science in medical world. And in 2003, the MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, said that glycoscience is one of the 10 emerging technologies that will change the world. Glycoscience is entering mainstream medicine. Today, here at TEDx, I want to share my passion for glycobiology with you. I want to share my knowledge and my experience. I am excited about the impact that good sugars can have for all of you, healthy or ill, young or old, in good or top or bad condition. We already knew that our sugars. Most of people think of sugar, of the bad sugars. The word sugars is quite confusing. When we think of sugar, we think of the sugar that we put into our coffee or tea, the sugars that we eat too much, sugars that can cause a lot of health problems. No, I'm not talking about these bad sugars. Today I'm talking about good sugars. I call them smart sugars or essential sugars. We already knew that our cells need vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and essential fatty acids. We now know that in addition, our cells need at least 8 essential sugars for cell communication. Let me briefly explain some technical details. Inside cells, these sugars combine to proteins and form the so-called glycoproteins. These glycoproteins form a sort of sugar antennae on the outside of every healthy cell. By means of these sugar antennae, cells communicate with each other. The glycoproteins are built up in a 3-dimensional way. We have long chains, we have short chains, we have branched chains, and we have linear chains. So it looks like a real forest on the outside of every healthy cell. And this forest prevents viruses, bacteria, and other enemy cells to enter a healthy cell by blocking the entrance of the cell surface. The information sent to cells is very, very accurately because of these sugars. These sugars are the fine-tuning for our cell communication. They play a vital role in every human physiological process. Immune system response, tissue regeneration, cell replication, growth and structural stability. They're even responsible for the attraction of sperm cells to an egg cell to foster fertilization. So, where can we get these smart sugars? Well, we have to eat them. 2 of them, glucose and galactose, are readily available in our modern Western diet. Glucose, well, we eat too much, and galactose can be found in a lot of dairy products. The liver can form the other 6 sugars out of glucose and galactose. But we see now that a lot of people, the liver doesn't function optimally because of chronic stress, pollution, age, illness. So it is much more essential for the body to have all the sugars available in our diet. What should we eat then? Well, we should eat like our ancestors did hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Their diet consisted of fruits, vegetables, plants, seeds, seaweeds, and medicinal mushrooms. Today, only 24% of our daily intake consists of fruits and vegetables. And the fruits and vegetables that we eat have suffered from our agricultural methods, the food processing, the widespread use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers. And even if we should eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, then it is still hard to get all these sugars, because these sugars are formed during the sun, during the last moments of ripening. Then the sun finishes its glycosylation process. Did you ever taste the difference between a banana that we buy here in the supermarket or the banana that has been ripened on the tree in the Caribbean, for example. That banana in the Caribbean is so much better in taste, so much sweeter. So our fruits and vegetables nowadays are picked green and hardly contain all these.